Hi there, friends. Today in this video, we are going to be sewing blankets, making applesauce, and a doodle update.
Hi, how are we today? I'm Dawn from the Silver Finch, and I just wanted to jump on here real quick. I'm getting ready to do a project, and I wanted to share with you. So many moons ago, I would say 18, 20 years ago, I was doing craft shows. And so one of the things to make a little bit of extra money is I would do whatever I had with whatever I had, whether scrap wood or scrap material or whatever, and I would just start making things, and then I would enter into these craft shows for a little bit of money, and I would just see if anyone would want to buy it. And yeah, I was very fortunate and very lucky along the way. I learned a lot, met a lot of people, and ongoing clients. And so one of the things that I started was making blankets. Of course, everybody knows about the no-sew blankets. One year, my daughter and I, we went to one, and I think we sold over 30 to 50 of them. And it was just a really good day. And so I thought, well, I'm going to continue doing this. So I did. And then fast forward to now, not only do I make blankets and just regular, I don't do the no-sew anymore. Can't do it. I'm done. I'm over it. But good for you guys that can do it. It's just, I've done way more than I care to think about. But I do make blankets. I make burp cloths. I make washcloths. I make it with leftover material, things that I have around. You don't necessarily have to go buy all new unless it's something you want to do, but always think about just what do you have? Or like my husband was going to get rid of some flannel shirts, and I took flannel shirts and made burp cloths out of them. Or I would go to Walmart and pick up a package of the washcloths. So on one side was the cloth, and then on the other side I would have material. So whatever material I would have, and then I would sell 3 burp cloths in a package. And burp cloths I would generally sell 2, sometimes 3 in a package, depending. And yes, the burp cloths and blankets were different sizes. I didn't always do the same size because of the material that I had laying around, and I didn't want it to go bad or anything. So that leads me up to today's project. I am making my grandson his first blanket. I know he has so many blankets now from his sister and ones that I've made for her, but he is 5 months old now, and I was determined at Christmas time, I'm like, I am making him his own blanket. And my daughter's like, Mom, he has enough blankets. And I'm like, I don't care. I have to make a blanket for him. So I wanted to pick something out that I liked. I didn't have much material laying around this year, enough for a big blanket. I do for burp cloths and whatnot. So they do like a forest theme. And I just love the animals in here. And just, there's deer and fox and just so pretty. And I'm trimming it out with a mustard color, which I think is so pretty. It brings a little bit out. So there's not much to it. I got a yard each. I will sew it inside out. I will flip it out. I will sew all the way around it. Very easy peasy. Not much to this at all. So if you don't think that you can sew or don't know a lot about it, you can do it. It's really easy. There's nothing super hard about it. I do have from last year, I only have a couple of blankets left over. I did this one. There's a different one on the inside. So this one was left over from last year. So I'm getting ready to take it to the shop. This one here is so cute, and it's got the trim of the yellow in it as well. As you can tell, I had some of this color laying around. So I have this one. And I have this plaid one. And it has a dark green on the inside of it. Very pretty. I guess I could have done the yellow too, because there is a yellow in it right there. This one here I think is fun. I did sell several of these, but it is plaid. But I also have some leftover material to kind of just throw in there. And on the inside of it is gray. So that's all that I have left from last year. I am not making any new ones to sell this year. I do have some burp washcloths that I am going to make to kind of get rid of a little scraps that I have. But the only one that I'm making this year is going to be for my grandson. And as I get ready to sew it up, I will take you along.
So as we get started here, like I said, this is very easy. I took both pieces of material, like I have here, and I turned them inside out, the tops of the material facing one another, and I pinned them together. So once I have pinned all the way around, leaving about a 6-inch gap so I can turn it inside out, I go ahead and I sew all 4 sides together. Then once you're finished, you turn it inside out, just like I have shown here. You can go ahead and iron it, press it out, make sure you take all 4 corners and poke them so they're nice fresh cut corners. And then you sew that back up around the whole, all 4 sides, and that's it. It's very simple, and like I said, it wouldn't take you very long to do at all. And here are some of the blankets that I will be selling at the store, and then the one goes to my grandbaby. So I hope you can make one too. Now for my Doodle update. They are 5 months old, you guys. I can't believe them. We took them out on a hiking trip around the lake not too long ago, and they just absolutely love the water. There's Miss Maven. But we are just, they're doing something new every day, and they're definitely keeping us on our toes. And we've been taking them for a ride in the vehicle, and Maven gets a little car sick, but overall they're having fun. There's Miss Maris. She doesn't like to have her picture taken very often, but she does like to pose for you. But they're just so big and so fun. So I just wanted to give you a little update and let you know how they're doing. And look, she's giving kisses, but I just love these girls to death. They're just so ornery and so curious and lovable for sure. Hey, I want to make sure that you follow me along on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, and make sure you hit that subscribe button while you're already here to help my channel grow. Now it is applesauce time. How many of you have been out to get fresh apples? I love this time of the year and I love to make applesauce. I even made a little bit of homemade baby food applesauce for my grandson. But just you can make apple dumplings, apple pie filling. There's just countless things to do with apples. And I love to just put them in the crock pot, let them cook, and sprinkle them with a little brown sugar for dinner. That's always good too. But get out there and get some apples and get the kids involved and grandbabies involved and just have a good time with it. And we have enough applesauce for the throughout the winter. Of course, we'll be doing it again, but I did make an apple cobbler and cake. Well, I'm sorry, it was an apple streusel cake. And boy, was it delicious. Just the flavors are unbelievable. But so get out there and get you some apples and have fun with them.
I guess you're really good at saying what you mean.
If you have been following along, you know that my husband built a fire pit recently, and we're just loving it and enjoying it on these nice, cool nights, especially here in Ohio. And it's just been so much fun, and we're able to share that with some friends and family, and we are loving it. So go out, make some memories, roast some s'mores, hot dogs, whatever you like, and just join by the fire and make some memories.